Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector. And in this segment of 112 scale military action figures ticks, I am showcasing the arsenal of Pew Pew's weapon selection or assortment in olive drab. um, I wasn't sure what color they called this, but I'm imagining that this is just straight up olive, right? And so what we have here, and let me start off first with the G36. I think this is the version 3, and it's got the sling. I put it on Homegirl over here because, man, she just horrible at posing with anything. To be fair, most of these steel core figs are just horrible when it comes to posing with the weapons. I think it's because of the armor or the bucks that they use. It makes it very hard for them to perform the SSP, right? But yeah, the really awesome thing about these rifles, other than them being in olive drab, is the little cool things that they put in there, like the lights. I think he puts like crystals in there. I don't think this is paint. This is like whatever crystals or something to make it, or beads or whatever that makes it look like glass, which is a win. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I think it's a great look, especially since it's color congruent with her armor. Too bad her hands blow, but other than that, it's, not a bad look. Well, let me take it out so you guys can see. I'm gonna have to mess with the sling better to try to get it better adjusted. But yeah, right now I'm just more interested in showing you guys what the weapons actually look like. You know what I'm saying? And in the community tabs, once I finally get these slings in its, proper look and order, it's gonna be money if that happens at all. Because I'm not gonna lie, I suck with slings. At least trying to put them together takes a while. It takes a real patient person or somebody just real competent in, with small, you know string and stuff, to manipulate. But yeah. Hang on. He does. Yeah, the Arsenal, the brothers over at Arsenal and Pew Pews seem to do it in all of their offerings, right? And again, this is why I chose olive drab. As you can see, color congruent with the armor of steel core. Now, I think, if I remember correctly, that's kind of what I had envisioned originally when I asked them, "Hey, I need this in olive, bros. I need these in olive to be either for Halo or for these guys." I'm thinking it was more for Steel Brigade when I made this request. I make so many requests of the brothers that sometimes I forget what I'm requesting for. But a lot of the fun is me trying to figure out what it's for, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember now. That's why it looks so good with, you know um, steel core, because yeah, their weapons, their stock weapons are kind of, well, they're okay. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I requested that scar, because I wanted a scar that would match the intensity of, like, a closer to accurate scar, I guess. This ain't a bad scar per se, right? But yeah, I just wanted something more realistic in this case, right? But this is not a bad weapon, and this is also why I either got a G36 or, another kind of scar, because again, color congruent with the fig. I wanted to make sure that what I got was color congruent with the fig, and it gets like this. Yeah, really cool. Um, I'm sure you guys seen this sniper rifle before, except in the black. Originally, I had my guy, low light This is what they hooked me up with last time. This is what the OG colors look like, what's advertised, right? But since they love me and me alone, they hooked me up with these, Yeah. If you guys really want to get, these customs for yourselves too, y'all gotta be repeated customers. Y'all gotta work and earn your way into them, hooking y'all up, right? Y'all gotta show your, open up your wallets to them, okay? In Etsy, in eBay, then message them saying, yo, come on, man. I'm addicted to your weapons and I want some that are color congruent like Coco. Hook it up. And yeah, as you can see, the sniper rifle is essentially the same, except in, olive drab, which is perfect because, again, when you guys see the Halo jumper guys, they got um flash suppressor extensions with their rifle, their sniper rifle. So that's why that was the spirit of why I got that, because I was like, this would be what replaced their, that sniper rifle with a suppressor, right? Because there is a suppressor extension for it, but I dropped it somewhere in this house, Jeeves. It's somewhere here in my cluttered place. Now, next up, I also wanted this because, again, for whatever reason, I was thinking there was a small, they come with 3 weapons, and the smaller one, rifle, the honey badger, I figured would be the one that makes up for that. You know what I mean? Especially for the female figs who have a more challenging time with their hands. So you get the honey badger so that it can fit with them much better. And again, look at that, the crystal in the bottom, so that you could actually get that flashlight effect. Oh, the lens effect, just a win. Overall, gosh dang win. What they thought of, genius. Just really cool. You know, I know where I'm getting my money's worth. When I do this. And last but not least, the G36, with suppressor and the grenade launcher. They definitely have this in black and a bunch of other. Oh yeah, black in the Etsy, so you guys can look it up. So I mean, they paint stuff for the guys like me who don't have that much talent when it comes to painting. But if you're a talented painter, just get the black equivalent of what they got and paint it yourselves over in Etsy. I'm sure there's so many of you guys in the community that are just so talented. They're like, okay, I could do great. But for somebody like myself, Coco don't know how to paint, man. And I don't want to experiment. I just don't. I already don't have enough room in my house for these figs, let alone paint stuff. So I need the experts to paint my stuff, and I'm okay with coughing up the money to ensure that my stuff is painted, this good to this degree. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, really cool. This is again to differentiate myself with others as far as my weapons when I do my own display. You know, something more realistic yet cool. You know what I mean? Just that's how it is, color congruent. Stock ain't bad, but once you get used to something like this, it's really hard to go stock unless the stock weapons start to match the same level of intensity and look. But it's just Hasbro or whoever's in charge of GI, they don't have the license, I guess, to get these weapons. So well, final thoughts. Once again, the brothers did a very awesome job. I'm glad that I'm on their great side. They hooked me up, and I can hope to continue to be that guy that they allow me to showcase their stuff. They give me stickers too, winning stickers. So yeah. All right, folks, that's all I got for this segment of 1/12 scale military action figures takes the arsenal of Pew Pews, weapon selection in olive drab. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector. And until the next video, folks, ciao.